This bout is scheduled for...
Not too many seats. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Another scoring shot there. Oh, that jab's starting to mark him up. Nice hook. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Good counter punch. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like a rabbit in the headlights.
Fighters landing in these exchanges, judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter shot. The right hook misses. Nice counter punch right up the middle. That counter punch caught him clean. Swing and a miss with that left hook. Nobody home with that hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different
Every second.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
The perfect counter lands. Nice counter shot. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
They exchange punches. Couldn't land that jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. And he scores with the counter. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
It's a flat for the fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut them off. Put the ring off, make the ring small. Put them on the back foot. Put them under pressure.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. In that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think right.
And there's the bell for round 3. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get sucked in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
He needs to be careful careful not to punch himself out. That left hook misses. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close.
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. Amir Khan is rocked. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell them when it goes to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Punch and just got countered. Oh boy! Amir Khan dazed! You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. As bad as boxing. There's the bell for round 4. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
It's all offense all the time. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back. Defense
is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Perfect counter shot. Give us a second to catch our breath. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Amir Khan in some real trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make...
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. That bell could not have made mistakes. Back into the fray here in round 5. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
I want to think of holding on here for a minute. Nope, that jab not going to score. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little favor to pickpocket him.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even-Steven.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
counter punches have to hurt. Nice counter shot. That hook just can't find the target. That counter punch caught him clean. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble. On to the 6th round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Catch and shoot. Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
A perfect counter lands. And forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You'd like to see more jabs. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more act. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Robinson in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout. And there's the bell for round 7. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork.
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. This is not how the story was supposed to go for Amir Khan. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Few days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
And it's lights out. That will do it. What a knockout win. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look. Well, he's had enough, and he is gonna quit. So they will throw in the towel. The corner has stopped it.